No, thanks so much for that question as well. I think in terms of what I've seen, at least with the startups that have come through, and particularly the one that I spotlighted, which was Agribora, what you see is effectively a very big problem around digital adoption. Like was mentioned, smallholder farmers also don't have that tech savviness, so it's difficult to get them to adopt the technologies around using, for instance, digital wallets and things like that. So what Agribora has actually done is they tried to empower these merchants. We call them agri merchants. So the ones who actually provide the inputs to the farmers, and basically allow them to sort of like adopt these digital technologies, and then through them, the farmers then sort of learn how to actually integrate kind of like digital technologies into their lives. This way, it's not like you're presenting farmers with this new innovation that they don't understand, but they actually being presented it by people that they actually interact with on a daily basis. So the people at the hubs are people that they buy their farming inputs from. So it creates kind of like a human touch to this adoption of technology. And I think that's kind of how they're addressing the solution around digital adoption for farmers, because it can become very complex when you start talking about earth observation data and things of that sort. I think another issue is also around farmers not having access to reliable internet. So to actually utilize these solutions would require solutions being developed that can operate offline, which I think a lot of these innovations are starting to become accessible offline as well, through USSD codes, for instance, SMSs that are basically sent to farmers about updates on upcoming weather patterns or changes in that sort, so they can plan ahead in terms of farming and understand like how they can better go about making their farming processes more efficient. So I think just getting a kind of human touch and allowing them to slowly adopt these technologies will be important, I suppose.